I have nothing to do today. I'm not watching the Super Bowl, so
Why not?
I don't care, to be honest. Also, we don't have TV.
Oh,
Yeah, like
that's not true.
I haven't had
I mean, yeah.
TV. Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, is this loud? Because is my monitor loud? Whatever. But yeah, we haven't had TV in this apartment since like the first 90 days we moved in, right? Because it gave us a discount on our cable.
I never had TV ever. I think I've always either our roommates had it or like I would do that thing. We sign up for the free trial for 7 days just to watch the one thing I actually wanted to watch.
Gotcha. So, only major update I've made so far is I'm borrowing my roommate's Pro Controller. So that's nice. So now I
Is that like the old GameCube classic one or like the Street Fighter?
No. It's basically an Xbox 360 controller.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get right to it. That's Chipotle rice. Was disappointing.
Oh, we're jumping in. Well, hold on.
We're jumping in. We started.
Okay, no. I'm not saying not to record. I'm saying you got to give a little backstory here.
Okay, so last episode, I believe it was last episode. You're like, yo, Chipotle rice, right? The cilantro, lime, whatever rice. You're like, yo, go get that, and I'm like, okay, and I got it, and it was, frankly, so it's not that it was awful. It's not that it was awful. It's not frankly terrible or disappointing or whatever. It was just not good. Like,
it's very bland. It's like
super bland. The problem is that it doesn't have.
Like, here's the important thing, right? So Chipotle has managed to do two really impressive things. One, they managed to make tofu actually taste good, which is really hard to do. And then they managed to make
it's not that hard.
Cauliflower rice, which is what we're talking. No, tofu is hard to make taste good because it's either really mushy or like flavorless. Like the sofritas, like their thing is, it almost tastes like ground turkey to the
oh, holy shit, this is impossible to drive. Are you looking at this?
No, what? What?
It's really fucking hard how to drive this. Like, oh my god.
Dude, I don't see anything happening.
On the stream?
Yeah.
What is it? What's the stream showing?
Just you on the Mario homepage.
Refresh?
I didn't try that, yeah. Let's see. Oh, now it shows it. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was really weird. Okay, well, now Whatever. It shows you in...
Me attempting to drive this shitty car.
How much have I missed?
You missed me throw a nut into a garden pot, and then that was it. And then I spent the rest of the time trying to drive this car.
All right. Okay. You know what we should call this? Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's honestly everything here has been a fucking. It's actually impressive how busted everything has been.
Yeah. All right. So to my point on Chipotle. So two things. They deserve credit for making tofu not taste terrible and make it something I actually order. But the other thing is, the cauliflower rice inherently is literally the blandest thing you can create because cauliflower doesn't really have any taste on its own. Yeah. And all you've done is just like shred it basically into smaller bits. So even if you throw a bunch of salt, I presume a bit of butter, cilantro, and maybe a touch of lime, it still doesn't taste like anything, you know. And in a bowl that has like a lot of ingredients, it just gets really mushy and gross.
Yeah, so that's my actual problem with it is that it doesn't hold its shape, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm eating my burrito's just like falling apart because the rice.
I've only ever gotten it in a bowl. Yeah, I can't imagine it being good in a burrito. But what it is useful for is like if you want to cut out some carbs, like if you don't want the carbs from the rice, then it's a good substitute. But it is like bleh.
Yeah, but I want the carbs because I'm hungry and fat.
Yeah, but that's what the that's what the tortilla is for. It's like there's like 300 carbs in a tortilla.
No, that's what the queso's for, baby.
All right, so we're in New Donk.
We're in New Donk. Excuse you.
New Donk. Excuse me. Wonder if New York's ever had a female mayor.
Was Hillary Clinton the mayor of New York? Or no, she was the senator. She was the senator, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's kind of cool. This would be way more accurate if the mob actually showed up and like broke Mario's knees and were like, "You gotta go get Princess Peach."
But Mario's Italian, isn't he part of the mob?
No, not inherent. I mean, the mob preys on all people. They're actually probably the least racist of all the hate groups.
Wow.
They just oppress everybody.
Oh man, but yeah, that's all I had to say about the rice.
And that's our show.
And thus the episode is over after 2 minutes. There was a technical glitch and we're done. No, but
check in next week.
Check in next week for a whole 4 seconds of content. And I just touched my space bar. I swear to God.
Was this why? What does that do? Does that stop something?
I thought. Oh hey, no, there's a guy talking in chat.
Oh, is there? Let me see. It's you.
No, I just responded to. Oh, you can't see anything because you refreshed your stream, but whatever. No, I thought, God, this is such a disaster.
Don't cut any of this.
None of this is getting cut.
I'm gonna refresh the thing and see if I can see the guy in chat.
Well, no, every time you refresh chat, you lose all your previous chat.
Oh, that's kind of stupid.
Well, welcome to the internet. No, like, no, with how big, like, Twitch is, even them archiving text data, which they do if you're a big streamer, they'll archive your stream with your chat. It's massive. Like, you're talking probably a 3 to 4 gig text file for, like, a Ninja / whatever style streamer. Already been over there.
Oh, I was trying to make a fake comment in our chat and it made me make an account.
Yeah. I was like, also, I can hear you typing. I can hear you typing, so you gotta stop that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Well, it definitely means the audio is better.
Yeah, it definitely means the audio's better.
So we're failing upwards, really.
Yeah, that's the only way we can go. Okay, so there's a guy over there. How do I get over there?
Oh, it's like the space laser from Space Beam, the non-Jewish space laser. Sorry.
I'm sorry. What? Wait, what?
From there's the. Oh, this is crazy. Have you not heard this?
No, I have not.
Totally open. This is like a totally politically charged thing that's just hilarious. So there's this congresswoman from Georgia. Like a freshman congresswoman, and she's like one of these like properly conspiracy theory ladies, at least as far as I understand it.
Okay.
Like, and she like literally like didn't think 9/11 happened, thinks like all the Parkland shooting was like made up. They just removed her from all these committees because like all the Democrats voted against her and like a handful of Republicans, like 10 or 11 of them, were like, yeah, this lady can't serve on any committees at all. And one of her conspiracy theories is that the wildfires in California are a byproduct of like, I think it was like SpaceX or something, somebody basically converting solar energy into electricity and beaming it down to Earth, which I don't know if that's a thing or not.
So that's the thing people really want to do. That's a thing people definitely really want to do. Like they want to beam, like they want to collect sunlight and beam it down or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
her thing was just like, well, her in this whole Facebook post, which is again hysterical in that how crazy it sounds, and then you're like, oh wow, this lady can actually decide stuff. Her thing was she just keeps writing, well, well, what happened if? I'm not saying, but isn't it curious? And like one of the things she's like, isn't it curious that that when they beam down the energy, it's like right towards the forest or whatever. Like, what happens if it doesn't all go to the receiver? I think that's what's starting the wildfire. Guess who's funding this stuff? Like the Rothschild family, a classic sponsor of the Democrats. And then so like it just gets crazier and crazier. It's nuts.
Huh.
So
Jewish space
it almost,
lasers,
when you
huh?
read it, you almost think it's like made up. You almost do. And then you're like, oh no, this lady's like serious about this stuff. And I'm all for a good conspiracy theory, but like some of these are like, come on, lady.
Okay, so I gotta get up there. Yeah, okay, that's something.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
So you got Chipotle rice and you got space lasers. So we're keeping it topical.
My stream doesn't fucking work. What the fuck is this?
Oh, we're back in Nintendo Mexico.
Yeah, wait, are we just playing slots?
I guess. This game has a lot of pretty strong undertones.
Well,
Have you ever been to a casino or gone gambling before?
no. I think I have one of the personalities where if I do it, I will get addicted to that shit real easy.
Yeah, I've gone like probably a handful of times, and like I went for like friends' birthdays or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I went and played the slots, and I think I had $10, right? Because like it was like real cheap where I went. And I won $1, and I was like, well, I've made 10% of my money. I think I should stop here. So I stopped playing, and then I went another time with my one good friend, who's like a total like super quant. He's really good at poker. I remember he would just play like poker, like online poker all the time and stuff. So we go, and like there's a table at the casino, and like I definitely wasn't gonna be able to play, and he was like, oh, I'll play. I don't have any cash on me. Do you have any cash? And like I knew him pretty well and whatever, but I was like
So you
I
only spotted him.
I only happened to have like $100 on me, right?
Yeah.
So and I was like whatever your name is, I'm not sure I feel comfortable giving you $100. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Like I promise I'll pay you back regardless of a win or not. I was like, fine, here we go. So he goes, cashes in for chips, gets in the game, like plays like a 2 dummy hands kind of like plays really conservative for 2 hands, folds.
Okay, yeah, I'm like hand, I don't know what that means, but I've never played poker. I've legitimately never played poker in my life.
The dummy hand's like not really like a tournament. Like he's just playing, like he's feeling people out.
Gotcha.
And so on the third hand, I don't remember what the cards are or whatever, but basically he like bluffs this guy into this huge like $350, $400 bet, and because the other guy had been winning like the last probably 5 or 6 hands that we've been watching.
Yeah.
And my friend didn't like fake him out or anything, but like he made it seem like the other guy was the higher skill player. So people who have a bunch of money but are not that good are called whales. So like this guy's like a huge whale based on the analysis my friend did. So he bluffs him into like putting like 200 some bucks in the pot, and he just absolutely smashes him with like, I forget, he had some like crazy ridiculous hand, my friend. He goes up and wins, just gets up, takes the chips, and walks away from the table. And the other guy's just sitting there staring at him. Like I was a little scared, like he was gonna get up and do something, because it definitely looked like that was like $300 he could not afford to lose.
Yeah. Jeez.
But so I like watching. I'm not so keen. I'm too low on the risk curve to be interested in, losing a bunch of money. At least in board games, card games rather.
Yeah, no, for me, I'm just like, no, this is not something I want to get addicted to. I'm addicted to enough things already. Like, in this case, computer parts. Mario, what was that? Dog.
Do you die? Do you die?
No, I just failed miserably. But yeah, I spend money on computer parts. I'm about to probably drop another $2,000 in on a second computer. Like, I don't.
Is it going to be powered by another RTX?
No, I'm gonna go get my old GPU. I'm lending it to a friend until they can get a 3080, right? Because the whole GPU situation out here is bad. Like, just period.
Like, as in there's no supply.
There's no supply whatsoever. Yeah. And then
like, is this like Jordan's like shoes, like where like bots buy all the new Jordan shoes?
Yeah. So yeah, that has happened. Yes. So that has happened, and it's out of control. Yeah. And it's just yeah, it's completely out of control. Nobody knows what's going on, and nobody can get anything. And now there's like rumors coming out of like Europe and stuff. They're like, dude, we haven't seen cards since January. Like, we haven't seen chips since January. And if there are no chips, like that means that's bad. Like, that's really, really bad.
But you have to have like I mean, I can understand like a bot that reserves a spot or like makes an order, but that's to ship somewhere, right? Like wouldn't they be able to tell? I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not that smart, but wouldn't they be able to tell if like all these things are getting shipped to like relatively similar locations?
But here's the thing, they don't care. It's a sale's a sale. Who cares?
A sale's a sale.
A sale's a sale. That's the thing. They actually don't care.
I guess
so
that's
the actual problem is so like apparently they're all getting sold to the Bitcoin mining rigs, right?
Right.
So it's just like they don't care because they're making so much money off this that it doesn't matter. But it's just so like supply is like I got lucky and I got my card early January, I think.
But how'd you even afford to buy? Like, it's enough. How'd you even buy it? Did you have a bot that also purchased it?
So I'm in a Discord that has a bot that tells people when stuff goes up to purchase, and usually by the time you click that link, it's gone.
So you just got lucky.
I got lucky. I legitimately got super lucky. Yeah.
So what's like an RTX costs what, like $2,000?
The 3090 costs $1,500. Like a normal RTX is like between $800 and $400.
Okay.
Like at
3090 bucks. The markup on the resale is like you marked up to like $2,000 ish.
Oh, dude, I've seen 3090s to $5,000.
Well, that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, no, it's wild how out of control everything is.